Hey everybody, hope you're doing great today. So I've been a little out of touch here on the vlog, but when I tell you I've been busy like to an extreme. But I'm getting back to it, and I had a little motivation to do that today, actually. I got this call from a really well-respected, good guy in the industry who told me that my company was being ragged a little bit on the internet. And then he told me who was doing it. And that's what motivated me to actually say something to you. Now, first of all, if you're good enough at your game where you have haters, chances are you've got something other people want. And so that in itself, not so bad. But, I mean, nobody likes it. And so I'm not per se listening to the haters. I'm not even going to call them by name. But I thought you'd get a kick out of this because I wanted to tell you, what I was trying to tell you really was more than anything, why they did this, okay? And you'll find out in a minute that I couldn't be happier that they don't work with us after this exchange, which got them absolutely, positively livid. So my in-house counsel sends this message, and I'm not going to put the people in there. David called me this morning to advise me of a serious concern regarding the claim that you hired us to estimate the damage on, and then the name of the claim and the name of the company. It appears that our field inspectors, that there may be an attempt to fabricate an interior damages claim by the maintenance employees of the apartment complex. There are damages observed with regards to the exterior damages claim, but the interior damages claim does not appear to be legitimate. If you have us proceed with the interior estimate, it is doubtful that the estimate will be able to support the damages to the interior that the apartment owner is apparently seeking to have included in the claim. Further, our staff has interviewed the residents, which is normal when you do an inspection. You say, hey, what happened here? That kind of thing. And the notes from the residents, the notes were very inconsistent in their statements from the maintenance employees and the other residents. Further interview notes with the residents document the inconsistency in the statements from the maintenance employees. Sorry, I repeated myself there. Please be advised that our field inspectors also informed senior management that certain statements from the property's maintenance employees also suggested possible legal criminal exposure under, and then the Florida statute, by the maintenance employee. We cannot and will not be a party to insurance fraud. You hear that? We will not be a party to insurance fraud. And we will be unable to include any uncorroborated damages in the claim estimate, which right now means the non-inclusion of any interior units. There's some other things in here, but my point was that this guy was online fully 2 years later, griping about this, because when we actually sent that to him, he just got very angry. Now, the only reason he could be angry that we looked at something authentically is because had that particular email been pulled in some kind of deposition or request for records in a lawsuit, then that would mean what? That would mean that it would have to be turned over. And so basically the idea that there was fraud and we weren't seeing this interior damages means that pretty much anything he did down the line was pretty much out of line for him. You see, that doesn't bother me at all. Because if you hate on me because we said, hey, wait, something's wrong here, hey, wait, it seems like when we talk to the employees, by the way, this was kind of cool. All the guys who were the maintenance staff were from some country that doesn't speak Spanish. And all of our guys were guys who speak Spanish. They're bilingual. And so most of the tenants were Spanish. So they would talk to the tenants, and the maintenance would say, stop talking to them. Because the tenants were saying, hey, this stuff's already there. This damages were here before the storm. This has nothing to do with the storm. So if you develop a hater because you do your job ethically, it's great. Because all this cat does for me is highlight something I simply love about what we do. We're honest to the core. We're honest when we get it right. We're honest when we get it wrong. We're always trying to do better, and we're always going to be honorable in our work. This is kind of short, but I just want to tell you that because, sometimes when you start getting some flow in your business, people are going to dog you just because they don't think that you deserve it. I have people commonly get upset because I have a bunch of followers on LinkedIn. Woo. I mean, I've been there forever. We just connect with the industry. It's not a big deal. But the simple point is, there are people that will hate you based on that. They'll hate you because of your size. They'll hate you because of your success. They'll hate you because you're working up the street and they think you're taking it from them. Be scared of anybody who sees the world in a zero-sum game where if you have something, I don't have something. Because the truth is, if you're better, typically I'm better. I work every single day of my life in the interest of making sure the insured is protected in kind of a quiet way, because we're not always working with the insured, because unless I'm doing appraisal, we don't do that. But we're working for all these other people, attorneys, public adjusters, contractors, and other adjusters too. But the thing is, we never, ever mind that those guys are typically going to make a lot more money than we are at any one particular job. We think the more money we can make them, the more they will use our services. And so we just would rather have 3,000 of them to be get business from all the time and cheer them all on than begrudge one of them for being able to do really well. In fact, if you were to sit around my office and hear me on my phone, you would see me routinely calling our clients and saying, I am so proud of you for bringing this one home. That is going to be so good for the insured, and you got a good payday, and you deserve it. Guys, don't worry about your haters. Worry about you. Worry about your clients. Worry about your ethics. And I promise you, the rules of seed, time, and harvest will always work for you. You're always going to get what you sow. You're going to get it later, and you're going to get it more. Even this guy that was flaming me online, he's sowing as well. He's sowing that seed of less. He's going to yield less, and he's going to yield a lot more of less. Have a great day. I hope to talk to you really, really soon. I'm having to get going because I've got a greater good thing that I do with the beaches where I live. We're trying to get them back from being stolen by some people. It's a long story. But that's about it. Have a great day, guys. Keep swinging. Keep grinding. We're going to get there together. Take care.